Hey, Dan and Dan, I am here joined by Angela Henderson and Megan Hayward from Consumers Energy. Thank you for joining me, guys.
Well, thanks for having us.
So year after year, this is my fourth year back with First. Consumers Energy is always here, always supporting, always a part of First. Talk about your guys' relationship and why it's so important to be a part of this.
So our senior leadership fell in love with First well over 10 years ago, and we invested quickly in these students. And what's amazing, the Consumers Energy Foundation has been there the whole way.
Absolutely, with over $2 million in donations and scholarships and grants, right, to support the future of STEM.
So you guys are the future for, I'm sure, a lot of the students that are in here. I'm sure some students will go on to work for consumers. I think when they hear consumers, they think of electric. You guys, talk about all the diversity and all the career options that consumers offers for these kids.
I'll tell you, it's endless, right? It's endless. We need data analytics to support our technical and digital transformations, right? Staying with the times. We need electrical engineers and mechanical engineers and civil engineers. I would say we need ergonomic engineers, right? I've had supply chain, and so we need people who are going to be able to understand very deep the technical expertise required to procure the categories that we need to support electrical and gas generation. We have communications and
everything. I mean, every skill that these students are doing on the robotics team, we need those skills.
Yeah.
They are marketing, communications, engineers. They are doing everything, and we need all of those amazing skills.
Something that ties into this year's robotics is, the theme is, it's Reefscape. We're talking about water. Consumers runs the Ludington Power Plant. Talk about that and the tie into robotics this year. It feels a little bit more special.
Oh, well, all across Michigan, Consumers Energy cares about our lakes, our rivers, our streams, and of course the Great Lakes. So if you've been to Ludington, our Ludington Pump Storage Facility is probably the biggest engineering marvel we have in the state. It is a way that we can actually keep generating clean, affordable, and reliable energy for our customers. And if you haven't been, it is in a beautiful reservoir and probably one of the most unique and engineering accomplishments we could have. So it's a location we're very proud of.
Going back to, all the opportunities that these students would have with consumers, there's a cool careers Zoom call. What is that?
This is our chance to showcase our employees that love their job. So with water, we wanted to say, okay, who's excited about water? And at this career panel, we'll have folks from that Ludington Pump Storage, both engineers and operators. And then we're also going to have some of our team members that are in the lab. They're doing water, chemistry and analysis. And couldn't forget our wonderful environmental partners who are ensuring we're doing that sustainably and doing good water management for the state.
Speaking about those who love their jobs, I'm sure you guys both do since you're here, but you actually have not been with consumers your whole career. You came from Ford. Talk about the transition from Ford to consumers.
It's been, I would say, both challenging but also exhilarating. I've told my team members that a lot. Coming from automotive, you are moving very fast. You're doing a lot of problem solving, very similar to what the teams are doing here today with First Robotics, right?
Yeah.
But you learn how to really dig into the expertise that you have. So my career at Ford was very vast. It was mechanical engineering, it was purchasing, it was manufacturing. And so I've been able to use all of that and coming in here, learning something new with energy where this is where it's happening, right? Energy is where it's at right now. And so that experience is allowing me to actually bring some of that here to Consumers Energy while also learning at the same time and solving smaller problems and then looking to see what we can do to solve some of those bigger challenges that we have as the environment around us changes daily.
Very impactful women here with us today. Thank you guys both for joining us here and talking a little about consumers.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you guys. Dan and Dan, we're going to send it back upstairs.